you know, for actually unaliving this man. Okay, and now apparently yesterday they are or Guzman turned himself in. All right, so let's see what I got here, and yeah, let's see what they're saying out here in the TikTok streets too.
Low lives were harassing my cousin outside of work. This is my cousin Selena. This is her fiance Anthony and their son. Anthony was shot out and killed right outside of the gallery in Houston. What they said in the news is bullshit. Anthony didn't have a gun, didn't shoot back, he didn't instigate it. It wasn't a shootout, there wasn't a fight. Her fiance was picking her up from work, and those same three lowlifes were in a car in front of Anthony, and they were repeatedly brake checking him. And when Anthony stepped out to kind of be like, hey, what's your problem? We're just trying to leave. Just try and go home. Those three pieces of shit shot him repeatedly and killed him. Their son in the backseat, who's also only 11 months old. It's horrible. I can't even begin to.
And mind you, this she just said it, but Anthony's his name. The victim did not have no weapons on him. Okay, and they're claiming self-defense. At least Guzman is still claiming self-defense.
Know what to say to my cousin, because her whole life, just her whole world changed and ended right in front of her on a random day trying to get out of work. I don't know how to help. I don't know that you can help other than just try and be there for someone, but also allow them the time and space to heal from something no one should ever go through. But the only thing I know I can do is continuously every day until the service I'm going to be posting this and kind of like an update of where they're at the goal, because Anthony didn't have life insurance and they need money for funeral costs. So link will be in my bio.
Yeah, poor family, man. Poor family. TK, shout out, man. Thank you so much for being here.
25 at approximately 5 p.m. It is alleged that 23-year-old Marco Sinan, who goes by the TikTok username Playboy Marco, and 20-year-old Justin Guzman, who goes by the username Guzman, were at the Galleria Mall in Houston, Texas. Guzman, he is known for producing content whereby he yells and harasses store employees and patrons. Unfortunately, it's alleged that while filming his harassing content, Marco and Guzman began harassing a store employee after she had completed her work shift. When her fiancé, Anthony Sanders, along with her 11-month-old child, picked up the employee informed Mr. Sanders of what occurred. It is alleged that while driving, Marco and Guzman brake-checked Mr. Sanders, who got out of his car empty-handed and approached. It is alleged that Marco shot 10 times through the back window of the car.
It was self-defense, but you shot 10 times. Once, maybe I'll even give you twice, maybe, but 10 times? They had a fucking baby in the back, bro.
Critically injuring Mr. Sanders, who later died from his injuries. Marco and Guzman were later apprehended, detained, and then released when they allegedly told the police that Mr. Sanders had approached the car with a knife. After the reviewing of surveillance footage and interviewing witnesses, the police found that Mr. Sanders was unarmed. Marco was then arrested and issued a $1 million bond by the court magistrate, who found probable cause.
Yeah, he literally emptied the whole clip.
And found that Marco was a threat to the community. Marco is now being charged with first-degree murder, which carries a sentence of life or the death penalty. Tell me, were these TikTok pranks that led to the destruction?
You see what I mean? Like, bro, you're doing... I mean, bro, it was... You being locked up was bound to happen, bro. You're doing this shit in public, bro. Disturbing the peace, bro. This is not content, dog. Like, it really isn't. Is this Marco, the one that used to hang out with... Yeah, I think it is. I think that is Marco. But this is right here. This is Guzman.
Of lives and families? Worth it?
Like for what reason, fool? Like, for real. Supposedly, Guzman's mom is an attorney. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe she is. Maybe she is, because he turned himself in, bro. Maybe she told him, yo, you know what? It's better if you turn yourself in now than fucking run from the cops. He ain't scared of getting sued. Apparently not. Here's Guzman turning himself in. Let's see. or the news report. Let's see. We'll see.
Just before 4 p.m. on Monday, Justin Guzman got out of an Uber to turn himself in and face murder charges. His attorney, Romy Kaplan, says Guzman was defending himself because Anthony Sanders allegedly walked toward him with a knife.
It's a self-defense case, Maya. My client was defending his right to...
Bro, but they found nothing in the car. They found nothing. I know they claim he had a knife or something, but the police said they found there was no weapon or some shit.
live. Somebody approached him not once but twice with a knife and possibly also a gun. They tried to calm the situation down.
Guzman is the second person to face murder charges. His friend, Marco Sinan, was charged with murder last week. Both are accused of shooting Anthony Sanders multiple times inside the Galleria parking garage on June 3rd. At Sinan's first court hearing, Sanders' parents spoke out, saying the two sides got into an argument, but that Sanders was just trying to leave.
I guess both parties had a disagreement. They got back in their car. Anthony's car was behind theirs. They began to leave.
Sorry, guys. If you guys been getting black screens, I do see in the chat. I do apologize. It's not my fault. Please try Kick. Kick is no ads and no issues right now. But I do apologize, YouTube.
They didn't allow him to leave. They brake checked him, put the car in reverse, and tried to smack his car.
Just before 4.
Yeah, that is fucking wild.
The Sanders family say they're grateful that Anthony's fiancée and young son were not hurt and that they plan to go to every court hearing to fight for justice.
We're here for justice, justice for Anthony.
And he was a veteran. Wow.
And also to bring awareness to what's going on in today's society here in Houston.
Kaplan says he's also prepared to go to court to tell his client's side of the story and argue self-defense.
We've cooperated with HPD. We've met with HPD already. This is a voluntary surrender. So everything that's been done has been according to plan, has been forthright and honest and above board. And I look forward to vigorously defending his rights.
The Sanders family.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't know if this lawyer is going to win. Yeah, it's going to be so hard, dude. If... Wait, did they say who was holding the gun or who actually fired the gun? Was it Marco or Guzman? It's fucking sad, bro. But like I said, two dumbass TikTokers ruined their fucking life. Never been with a man that wouldn't have handled it like that. Just pull over and step out to see que pedo. Who could have ever think it would end like that? Both. Yeah, listen, and this is another reason why I said, like, okay, like, you don't know if people are loaded, right? Especially here in Arizona, you could carry whatever. I'm pretty sure Texas too is the same shit. But like, we see a lot of road rage here, where people like honk, the other guy gets out, or the person gets out. They start, what the fuck, bro? Why you honking at me for? And then clack, clack, clack. So sometimes, yes, sometimes it's better to fucking just drive away. Don't even honk at fucking cars anymore, because you never know who has a pew pew with them. And you know, you're literally, your life could be ruined or gone for a fucking honk, dude, for honking your horn.